Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders, and myself Bala here. And I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. And if you have any questions here in this live session, and we are going to do based on our advanced option strategy by using a Google Sheet, along with by charting scanners and screeners. We are going to try to do some trade opportunities. And if you are new, kindly subscribe. And anyone who are joined on this live session, can you please let me know my voice and video clear? Can you able to access my video and audio clearly? Can you please let me know? Anyone who are joined on the session, please let me know my voice and video clear. Just ping me in the comment box. We'll discuss about. Live is started now. So okay, I think yesterday Simo Agarwal. Yeah, thank you for your update. Thanks for joining the session. I think you are new to my channel. First of all, thanks to join in the session. And today the connection is excellent. So I think you get no problem while watching this video. Yesterday we faced some issues. So the buffering on videos, maybe I changed that thing. But right now you are not, you are getting some good data. So no problem, I think. So if any issues, let me know. Okay, yesterday we find out some opportunities based on our trades. Then Hero Motorcorp that was given a good result, and GoForce that has also moved higher. And Dixon, these are all the stock which we find out yesterday based on our advanced option strategy that we find out. Okay, today also be there, and before that we will check the pre-open session. Whatever the trades which we are discussed here, it's for a purely learning purpose and educational. And if you are interested to take any trades based on this thing which we are discussed here, it should be purely on your own risk. So very good morning, Anand sir. Thanks for joining the session. And today, HDFC Life and Adani End is the most ONGC. These three are more than 1% with the gap up. And Asian Paint is the 1% down. So almost Nifty is showing a 57 point positive in the pre-open. But we need to wait for it. AB Capital, I think yesterday I seen that stock slightly moved higher. AB Capital, see same. Yesterday huge drop, so maybe a slight recovery, 1.7%. HDFC, Adani and ONGC. PEL, SBI cards, is cards. So these are all the stocks which is going to open more than 1% positive. In the downside, only two stocks, one is Persistence and Asian Paint, both is not liquid. And if you want to take any option trade based on our strategy, so maybe you are going to focus only on intraday base, not to take a positional one, because we are nearing to that expiry. Only one day is for expire. Tomorrow is market holiday, and Thursday is going to expire. The premium is going to zero on ATM and OTM options. Be very careful. So in pre-open session, most of the stocks were positive, almost 146. After that 57 point gap up opening, we have to wait for whether market is going to continue upside or not. Not a Thursday, sir. Not a Thursday. Tomorrow is the holiday. Right? Tomorrow is the holiday. 29th is the expiry. Okay. Expiry date it is 29. Look at the stock option. 29th June is the expiry. Holiday would be tomorrow. Not a Thursday. Tomorrow is the holiday. Thursday is the expiry day. 29th June. 28th tomorrow is holiday. Okay. So Thursday is the expiry day. So maybe if you are taking any position, you can directly go for the expiry day. So better always focus on intraday kind of trades and try to exit with very quickly. And the Nifty started with 20 points positive, and Bank Nifty is around 68 in futures. There is an Android app also available for my education, that tool courses which is available on the Android app. The link where I shared in that chat box. You can, if you wish, you can take that and you can I think Anand sir, you have taken one position and exited cost in this month. And that is what a Dr. Reddy. At the day I was added on my terminal, still it is on there. 4550 call option is the strike price. I think 177 we are talking about the stock. 177, 180 level we are discussing, but currently it is around 400 plus. Still I am tracking that, but I was not holding any position. But this is what a positional opportunity, that much of possibilities, chances to get a huge benefit based on the strategy. Now the market is started. Most of the option yesterday, even some options which triggers yesterday, intraday itself it given you benefits. Look at this, the go for yesterday's trigger around 116. But if you are holding, you can get a more margin. You need a more margin to hold it. So Bank Nifty yesterday we took and we don't get any clear confirmation yesterday. And let me add some strike price for a Bank Nifty. What is it? This is what yesterday's trigger, 44,000. Bank Nifty is currently trading around 43,800. 44, 100 put option that we go for. That is also a bit lower. And if you want to call option, 43,500. Maybe this two strike price, let it track. If we find any good opportunities, we can go for. Look at the both premium. It's nearby C and daily time frame. So look at the three consecutive down in this particular 43,500 call option. Maybe the chances if it just breaks above 395 and daily high, yesterday's high. Here it looks like a previous is the doji and have spinning top, inside spinning top, and it is open below the low. So maybe this time the put option may the chances to go down below the level, and the stop loss would be around 576. And maybe this chances for a call option to give you opportunity only around 395, currently 347. So maybe day high. So look quick scalping. Go to the previous day high. So let me track this. So let us breaks 395. We can track, and this is yesterday's entry, and Aero Motorcorp also yesterday it triggers 46 and it went up to 66. So both we triggered and both given you the profit also. Okay, today it's about a monthly position. Most of the options are not liquid because of expiry, nearby expiry. Okay, so the sheet is going to be updated and weekly positional. So only Tata Motor is showing you, and today's scenario Tata Motor maybe it's showing you around 11 rupees is the entry. Maruti 197, Lupin. So most of the trades which is triggered yesterday that was generated such a good profit, but right now the options are not yet traded. That is the main reason. Look at this, how many options is not traded. You can see only few options are traded and most of the options which is zero. That means it's not active. Once it is active, so we may be going to get the result updated. So maybe Ultratech Cement, Tata Motors, Lupin. I think Tata Motors which triggers, Lupin, Maruti, and Titan. So these are all the stocks which is nearing, but we should take entry only after 9:30. That should be a better to take a fresh breakout. Look at this HDFC Life, maybe previous day, Lupin, R Pharma. So these are all the stocks which is going to be triggered the beginning, that is the opening itself. R Pharma, HDFC Life, what's happening on HDFC Life? It's a gap up after three consecutive days down. Maybe the shooting star, three consecutive now. It is a gap up opening. 640 and now it has started moving higher. 650 is the current price. Our strike price is 630 and maybe around 15 rupees. There is a chances if it is moves higher, maybe the chances. Better to wait for 9:30 after. I think last few days Bank Nifty is trading a narrow range. Maybe the chances we are going to find any buying opportunity we can, but most of the time after the open gap up open or gap down open, it was very flat at the range. But today also it started with 60-70 points and now it is very flat. Yeah, very good morning, Shyam. Very good morning. Thanks for joining the session. And any questions or doubts? Looking for NTPC, STFC Live. Yeah, STFC Live which is already given you entry at our based on our scanner, but it was happening before 9:30. As a risky trader, it was a gap up and continues the higher side. STFC Live. It's looking bullish only, not an issue. But I will wait for positional entry. What happened to NTPC? I think you are always come with. Yeah, you look at this, the stock is not moving. So here is the point where we get advanced option strategy, NTPC 175 call option. And that was working better and good by previous day. That means positional basis. And now it is looking at a daily, it was looks like a range bound. One day positive, one day negative, one day negative, one day positive. It was very flat and also the range is narrow. You can see that one, this high and low. Market is trading in between this previous level. So maybe I can wait for a breakout is about this candle. This red candle should be a range. So I think it is like a narrow range. I think fourth day or 3 days N3 or N4. Now it is almost fourth day. Still this candle is the key candle because market is inside between consecutively. So this is a candle. So we can expect a breakdown or break above. So from this candle only. So what was that exact level for that candle as something around 188, 183. Maybe around 188, 183. So that should be the level for a breakout. If either the level, we can go for. Okay, so hey, can you please let me know my voice is clear? How you get my voice clearly? Is there any disturb on voice? It's clear now. Please update here in the chat box. Look at this Exide Industries 212 monthly 12.420. So only few stocks is updated right now. So maybe after sometimes later because immediate to the market open, most of the stock options are not liquid. It is perfect today. Thank you. Voice is very clear. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for your update. Okay, so this here intellectual is I think yesterday's entry. Escorts maybe opening itself. Go for yesterday entry. I was tracking this. And Dixon also be yesterday I'm trying, but it was not triggered. Yeah, Dixon 4350. I was tracking for yesterday. I marked the level. Yeah, I think it is triggered yesterday, and it went to 160. Yeah, that is given you such a 30 points. And VDL now Ashok Leyland 3.85. It's a newer entry, only fresh breakout which we can focus. Tata Motor, I think already triggered on Tata Motor 10.9560. This month we took 10.9, so you can see it is made a high of 11.4. After 9:30 we can try if you want to focus for a retracement also. We can add in intraday only. I'm just focusing AB Capital yesterday's entry. Those who are watched 4.8 in STFC Live. I think yesterday Cipla is yesterday's entry. I know well. Intellectual also be yesterday's entry. Yes cards 2160. Yeah, I think maybe yesterday's entry 56. Our entry point is around yes cards 52.6, and yesterday it went to 52 to 66. That has also given you some benefit. So maybe intraday only I just focus, and whatever the trade which is going to given you the breakout, that should be the fresh breakout. I don't want to take for a previous entries because we are nearing to that expiry. Maybe you can ask, so why we can't go for a next week contract, next month contract we can go, but the premium should be high. If it is liquid, you can go for that. Dixon, Biocon, Escorts, Lupin, VDL 5 rupees 5.4 now. So 275 call. Go Forge yesterday's entry. Maybe now we got an Akuri Tata Chemical. Tata Chemical, look at this 970 Tata Chemical. That should be the strike price which I'm looking for. 30. That should be an entry. Yeah, PEL last week is a huge move, right? So this is what previously 28.9 should be a newer breakout, maybe quick scalping. We can go for a Tata Chemical, but time is 9:25. Whether we can try this Tata Chemical 970 around 30 rupees. Now it is 30.5. Maybe that entry is around 30. So it's not given you the price breakout. In first 15 minutes it's triggering, but maybe they're looking good. So we can add on our watch list, maybe finding an intraday. And loop in 860. If it is a new breakout, we can track 860 20.7 yesterday. That entry point is it is already previous day entry loop in. And Cummins India, it's not a liquid one. India Cements maybe 210. That's also be. I think some of the cement stocks are in the list. Yeah, I think it is triggered 10.65. And our entry point is 6.9. By the opening itself, it jumps, and from that 10.6 is rejected. Okay, so better. You can see there is a 2 days down, and now something reversal. Now it is moving higher. PL looks good. PL still, yeah, after this gap up and move, and it was started moving down at the after fourth day, so maybe it's slightly moving down. So better to wait for PEL. This gap is going to be filled. So it's about a technical gap and also be a fair value gap. Lot of things which is available from the fair value gap from 913, and the lower level should be around 840. There is a huge, maybe the chances. Here we can wait for a gap to fill. Now 927, almost lot of stocks we got it. Hindu Copper yesterday's entry, yesterday 1 rupee entered, it closed by 1.5. Now today it is almost 2.2. AB Capital already moved 10, now it is 8.5. HDFC Life, Tata Consumer Product, Cipla is about yesterday's entry, and M&M, I think Intellectual share yesterday. ICICI General Insurance 1270, ICICI GI, that one. One two seven zero. Yeah, I think now it is nearing to that entry point, Tata Chemical. So 30, that is what our exact entry. Maybe a quick scalping only you can focus, don't want to go for a positional holding. Tata Chemical 970 is the strike price which I'm focusing. In 30.6 and 30.1, 500 lot size. Liquidity is okay, and 500 lot size, but margin required for doing the trade is slightly higher because of nearing to that expiry. Okay, so you should that aware of that. OTM options, nearby OTM you can try. And looking very flat on Nifty and Bank Nifty after that. Most of the time in the last few days, after the gap up opening or gap down opening, still it is struggling, and now it is almost in the very flat range only. Maybe the week time decays are highly very fast, I think. Okay, into copper, that was another opportunity. HDFC Life, M&M. So what we get at ICICI General Insurance, 28.21270. That should be the strike price, 32. Current price, our entry point should be around 28.2. And maybe this is also be a fresh breakout, which is happening 15 minutes. Yeah, 32. So if there is any chances, if it just came down to 128.2. It's not a price manipulation, it may be the future pricing. That is a premium. Yeah, Tata Chemical from 30, now 31.5. Okay, this one new entry only, but triggers earlier before 9:30. ICICI General Insurance 28.2 is our entry, currently trading 32. It is already higher. Let me track. If it has came down to that level, so we can focus. And Cummins India, that is not a liquid. IDFC, lot size is big. 98 call option. IDFC 98 call option. The big app, so 3.4. That is also be a newer opportunity and fresh breakout. I think previously it is 2.45, and maybe that one 98 3.2 is our entry, currently 3.4. The last 3.2 should be the entry. If it is returned that level, so we can track. And IDFC, Cummins India, Tata Chemical 970 30, that was an okay. Granulars, maybe the top stock is about India Copper, STFC, M&M. Even we can focus intraday scalping opportunity on those stocks also. In top GoForge, Indalco, ICICI General Insurance, that should be yesterday's entry, sorry, today, but we are not getting, so 31 is the high, almost 32. IDFC, it's a lot size is big, you have to, the lot size is around 10,000. How do you feel the difference between the future price and spot price? Okay, so you can look at this, the spot and future price both are seeing in current month, because it is going to expire, because the future is going to settle with the spot price. So 111.05, here it's 111. So both nearby seeing there is a 5-10 paisa difference in future and spot. If you are going to take on the next month contract, if you are going to take a July contract, the same, and August contract, it's slightly higher, 1.5 rupees. The future is greater than this spot. It's normally it is a future price will always greater than the spot price. Okay, but if it is less than, it's a discounted stock. Okay, so here it is 80 paisa. Normal gap is going on, so nothing else. Maybe what stock you are seeing, that may be liquidity issue with the futures also. So quality stock which is trading with the next month contract also. Okay, that one is coming down, and I see what's happening here. ICICI General Insurance, where it is, our entry point should be around 28.2. Exactly, it came down. So let me mark the level. 28.2 is the entry point. If that level is reached, I think exactly it came down to 28.25. Whether it came down or going to. In this case, it is a gap up open, and it was not moved well, so return back to that price, so I can focus a trade opportunity. That means a retracement opportunity or re-entry. Okay, so if the stock moves very big the first 15 minutes, I simply ignore the stock. Okay, IDFC also, it's not more, it's a gap of one and it was struggle. And from that we can focus one or two good stocks that may be, but in the copper again return after making a 2.5, now it is 1.5. AB Capital 10 rupees, now it is 6.2. Biocon, Chamber Fertilizer, Indalco, GoForge, DFC, Tata Chemical, Cummins India, ICICI General Insurance. These are all the stocks. Still market is very flat as next moment. ICICI Prudential 11.5. I think yesterday entry 560. Yeah, you can see currently 10 rupees. Yesterday Prudential Life Insurance, where it is 11 rupees, 11.5 is our entry point. So where I can get yesterday 11.5, here I think after 950, and from that point and it went up to 19. So that already moved. It's not a retracement. And UPL 670 call option, UPL 670. Yesterday's entry, na? Around 9.5 retracement, and it went up to 14. Now again on the same price. I think slightly increased on IDFC 10 paisa from 3.4, now it is 3.5. You want to find only the new opportunities. If the new opportunity, if you can able to find out, that you can go for. Other than otherwise, don't want to go. STSIM currently 1070. Yesterday is more than 2000, and after that entry gap up, most stocks is more than 10%, 20%. And mostly Hero Motor Cup also yesterday's entry 45, that we find in a real time on our live session, and we got it around 2780 call option 46 to 66. Now it is trading nearby 60. That's okay. CHA General Insurance may be retracement or re-entry, and Hindalco I think it the pre-open. This one is went higher, and Tata Chemical still is on the 31. Put side SBI cards is near, and but it is almost 5 rupees gap, 72 only. So as of now, HDFC is the top performer. In monthly sheet, whether it is updated. So let me go to check whether monthly sheet is updated right now. Yeah, monthly sheet is almost updated. And look at this. How many stocks? Few stocks only, but as per our thing, so more than 35 stocks that triggers our target last month. So the June contract. So maybe the sheet is going to be updated from Monday, next Monday. So you'll be getting monthly sheet and weekly sheet both is going to be updated. We can find out a newer opportunity by using the sheet. And if you are not yet liked this video, hit your like button. And if you liked it, share to your friends. Still, you can look at this bank nifty is slightly very flat around 100 rupees. So not moved it. It was a gap up and still on the same price, not moving very big. Better to wait for taking any opportunity. But we find out that on daily high to break is around 395. It was very low and inside between the previous day. So we are waiting for that. And NTPC also we are checking for inside candle last 3 days. It's not moved yet. It was not given you any breakout, so only after any breakout then we can go for in NTPC. Right now it is in between the previous day, and also it is trading with a narrow range, so I don't want to go for it. So as of now, so even on the positional trade at and our advanced strategy basis, I was not taking any newer opportunities. Why? Because of I want to know only few trades. That's good enough in a monthly basis. Maybe if I'm using a weekly basis, one or two trades is good enough. So yesterday Monday is the first day of the week, so we got a lot of opportunity. You can see HDFC, STA, Tata Consume, it's almost to 20. Into copper, Cipla. Cipla is the real-time entry which we find out. Even Hero MotoCorp also we find out. AP Capital yesterday's entry. So one or two stocks is good enough on a weekly, and monthly also 3 to 4 stocks in monthly. That should be better. So right now most of the options is not liquid because you know where we are nearing to that expire. But even the scenario, if you are ready to pay higher margin for this kind of ATM strike prices, that's also be possible to make money from this strategies. City Union Bank, India Cements 210. It was huge rejection in the top, so we removed it. City Union Bank 3.9, exactly nearing to that point. So let me go to check City Union Bank. Strike price would be around 120. It's already in the bottom. So previous high is 3.9. So maybe only above 4 rupees we can focus. So from 6 rupees it fall down. Yeah, ICICI General Insurance, those who are taken 29, exactly that level. So now zooms almost 10 rupees from that lives. In live example we are talking about ICICI General Insurance, that was given you more than 10 rupees. That was a great opportunity. Nine 40 for 25 lot size currently is almost 10 points higher. So what we are discussing about one more thing is about City Union Bank, only above, but the large size I think it was looking higher. The large size is around 5,000. Only 4 rupees above we can focus. 3.9 it is already made a high. So we can focus only breakout above 4. What is breaks the level, so we can focus for an intraday. So an opportunity ICICI General Insurance, that was in top now. Here is the price ICICI General Insurance where it is. We didn't find out. Yeah, it's now it is still 29. So when we have the update, we will be getting that price update. So it will be going high. 44. And City Union Bank 3.6, 4 above we can go for. And this one not triggered. And the Tata Chemical still on the price. Maybe one opportunity which we find out. So that was looking good for our intraday trade. And based on our Google Sheet is a tool which I am using to find out the trade opportunities in a stock options by using by advanced option strategy which I have used. And if you want to focus for any other scanners and screeners or even use your technical, so you can use the top stocks to get an opportunity, maybe charts like indicators, so you can also use. I think GoForge is 150. My live class I was focusing GoForge 4350, I think. It's not a 4350, 4500. So yesterday's entry, not today. So entry triggered yesterday, closed with the positive, and today it continues the trend. So when it is after 11:30 only, I got a trigger. So exactly, so yeah, I think it is triggered near about 1 o'clock yesterday. The entry point is 116. After the trigger, it slightly moves to 123, and as intraday, you can go and return back to the same price again, retracement entry, and finally now It's almost 157. So that is also be a good trade. So positionally if you hold it. So main reason if you are making a positional trade, you should follow the stock should be liquid and other factors which we are teaching on our page session that you should follow if you are taking an option positionally. But this week we are not going to take a positional. So whatever the trade which we are taken, that all should be intraday or one day holding. Holding is a risky at this moment. What happened, sir? Are you? Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, why this thank? I'm not understand. I think you are going somewhere. PL is looking liquid for me and Dixon. The PL still looking good. PL, the current price is 880. Almost 67,500. So 67,100 volume. So that's looking good. On the put side also more volume. So no problem. PL is still looking good and Dixon current price is to 4,385. Maybe 4,350. 3738 volume 24,000. In call option, the call option volume is very less because the 7750, but it's liquid only, so not a big gap. So liquid only. So we can focus this also. Both are liquid. S cards we trigger S cards we got it on our list, right? So 2160 call option that triggered 52.6. It's a bullish only as of now. S cards as per options 2160 call option which we are trying. That is what yesterday's entry I think. Sorry, today the by first 15 minutes itself it was opening very higher level view on S cards. So let me go to check and today it triggers our entry 52. But what happened? It was started by 56. I think it's not today's entry, yesterday's entry, right? S cards. Sorry, it is a 15 minutes, so that's why I confused. Yesterday's entry, still from yesterday, the stock is moving bullish and today also continues the trend. And now it is almost 75. But as per my strategy, Vishal, as per my strategy, I select this strike price is 2160. The current market price may vary. It is a strike selection method 2160 and 77 right now, but current price of the stock is 223, 2230. Okay, still it is looks good, positive. As per one of my scanner, which I find out the trade opportunity here. The position of 11th May. Okay, so after 1.5 months, so this is a breakout one, and this low should be the stop loss. Around S cost is around 2074. Now you can, if you want to try the current price of this, it's about my strike price selection. Don't follow, if you don't know the strategies, don't follow the Google sheet because it's based on the sheet which we are using some strategies. Okay, not only this sheet, we are using some different strategies. Okay, so current price is 2230. So you maybe go for 2220 if you want, or 2200. So these are all the strike price which is available. I was not taken the strike price 2160 today. It's about yesterday's strike price or positional strike price. Okay. If you want, this should be the slide in the money. Or ATM also you can focus, or even OTM also you can focus to 2240. So that depends on your strike selection. You got this IDFC, but doesn't give you the entry. No entry on IDFC, and now it is moved 3.8. But even which you are seeing around 3.4, now it is moving to 3.8. So 40 paisa, 10,000 lot size, more than 4,000. So we have some strategies which designed based on our classes which we are teaching and on advanced option strategy. Okay, so there we are learning 5 different strategies. In Google Sheet, it's an entry pointer for all the strategies. So after finding the entry, you can use any of the strategy which you require or which you can able to do. Okay, or you can do a naked trade also by using here the system. But as a positional, I just focusing for. But if you are intraday, if you are taking for a stock options, sometimes it not giving us such a good result. But positional, the trend of the stock may be continuous in 1 or 2 days. Okay, so that will be giving you such a good opportunities. Someone who has subscribed to the channel, thank you for subscribing that. I target to reach 10,000. And right now we are in 9314. So let me watch daily basis. It is going to become change. How long it take to reach 10K subscribers on my channel? 9314 at this moment. This Google Sheet also available in paid version, so you can also access. But if you are known about a strategy, you can use as per my strategies. Or if you want to take, so you can focus only the stock which is in the top. For example, as of now, so we find the stock which is trading in the top is Glenmore, 635. Look at the 5 minute chart. I think it is a gap up and it was moving higher. So maybe you can use any of the, I think, what is that? Sorry. Ah, open above R4, something like that. So what, any other indicators also you can plan with that. Okay, Tata Chemical, now it is 3 rupees, 3.2. And the large size of Tata Chemical, the strike price is around 970. It's a 500 large size, maybe 1500. That's a good enough. So we find lot of opportunities here. But even though we will take 1 or 2 stocks, that is going to be giving you such a best and better results. And I think today's live session is working good. There's no issues with that voice and video audio. Everything is clear. And this is also moved towards 33 and any other opportunity, Glenmark into copper. If you want to find a new opportunity, just go below. Where is ICICI General Insurance now? It has occupied the top places from 28 in 43. This was a trade which triggers our target. Now we find this one based on our sheet today. And same day it triggers our target. 28 to 43, ICICI General Insurance. STFC Live, big gap up. M&M previous entry. S cards, yesterday's entry, now it has given you good profit. And Biocon also working. ICICI General Insurance. I think it is done my target. No need to track that stock. Already it moves more than ICICI General Insurance 50% from my entry. So don't need to watch it or don't need to wait it for. Maybe it can be resistance. When a market moves higher, we find the resistance. When market moves lower, we find the support. It's a normal one. ICICI at resistance price now. Maybe it is done my target. Daily time frame, so maybe previous high is around 1322.90. If it is breaks, even further chances we can focus for. Same ICICI General Insurance, we find here for a breakout around 1100 level based on the one of the scanners which we are used. Okay, but it moves down. Initially went higher from 1130 and then it moves down against retracement and gap up. Now it is in the peak. So almost 1100. Now it is at 1300. It looks like the investment strategy more than 20%, which is increased from that level. It is also be possible. So both Tata Chemical, ICICI General Insurance, IDFC, it doesn't give you the opportunity 3.2, but it is started from 3.4 to now 3.8. City Union Bank only above 5 we can for 4 we can focus, but it is not more. What's happening on Indian copper and rupee? It went to 2 rupees above and below, like that it was moving. Are there any new opportunities? Solar Investment Finance, Chola Finance is around 1090. Apollo Tire, Alliance, SBI cards, it is all on the put side. If you want to find a new opportunities, I think this week you can see 12 stocks. This is target nearby. 12 to 13 stocks. How many of them who watched the trades based on our advanced option strategic stocks? Anyone who have taken any of the trade that is working well. Hero Motocar from 60 to 70, 10 rupees higher. Whatever the stocks which is triggers today, that was given you such a big opportunity today. I think Metropolis, that's huge. 1380. It's a gap up. Our entry 1380, I-74. Our entry is 58. I think yesterday's entry Metropolis maybe around 10:30 to 11 o'clock, 10:45. So that was an entry. After that, it was very flat, and today it's gap up. So one more opportunity which we find out in Metropolis, that is yesterday's entry after live market. So after our live session, that was another trade which we find out that was given you such a big opportunity. So you understood the concepts very clear. Based on our Google sheet, how many in copper Metropolis still it is a gap up. Okay, but entry got triggered yesterday. But this week we are not mostly just shorted on Metropolis. No, okay. I think you always trying to find some opportunities in selling side. Yeah, if the stock moves higher, you can focus for a selling. I think last month we find one trade, something like HAL or Dixon, something you done. But I am tracking that. But you are telling me I was already exited with cost like that, no? So okay, if you are shorted, you can keep your stop loss. You know where you can keep your stop loss. Then you can keep the stop loss and track. So I think it is going higher. So you are tracking to sell at if it is moving higher. Metropolis. I think even you was selling some in the money options also, but it's risky. Okay, is after three candles, two candles higher, almost three consecutive higher candle. and now it is on the top level, it's struggling. Maybe last 2 days from comparing to the previous day, you look at the stock, it's keep on increasing and now it is reaching to the top. Glenmark almost double, heavy capital 8.1 double. Okay, that you know well, so you can follow, no problem. So what are the stocks which you find yesterday? So majority of the stocks is given your call side, and that was a huge benefit from the call side trades that we followed, and looks good. So still, if you are not liked this video, hit your like button, and if you have any questions or a doubt, just ping me here in the chat box. And is there any other doubts or questions also, you can ask me here in the chat box itself. And this sheet is working based on our advanced strategy. So we have some 5 different strategies courses available, and there is a one-to-one and recorded classes also available on our website. So you can see the link on the website which I have already given you. So if you have started with this website, so this is what our website. Yeah, I think you are getting the link in the chat box. That is what my website. If you're directly here. So here, whatever the thing which you can access is in the course, and I'm just going to update this one on the month end. One is our advanced option strategy, which is available. So another one is charting, scanners and screeners, free one, and paid one also be available. Yeah, so after that recording classes, and we have one more live session, one-to-one session. It's good enough. So one of my student, I think from Kerala, finished last month by video course. He was doing good. So that was a good trade she made. I think she was a lady. She was doing a very good trades last month, I think, based on the Google Sheet. And if you are attending the classes, 1 month access to this Google Sheet free, I'll be given you, no problem. So if you want to access the recorded, and after the recording classes, what we are going to do, one-to-one session. So in one-to-one session, what we are doing, all the strategies uh, fully one-to-one. Okay. So the recorded session is for a full course. Yeah, sure, Vishal. Thank you for that. And Google Sheet, how to use the access to Google Sheet. Last month, we have some confusions about how to use the option screener. It's about 1,200 I'm charging right now. Maybe in future it will be reduced. But to how to know how to use it sheet without knowing our option strategy, that's also be possible. Here in this one, so 97 rupees is the fee, and maybe along with the taxes that the payment gateway charge, you can pay 99. In this one is around 8,000 course and 4,000. It's not updated yet, so it will be going to update it. So a lot of information will be going to be available in this charting premium scanner, where you can get you can own create your custom indicators like that. So here, and one more thing, so these two groups are not working right now. So we have a stock alerts group, and due to exchange policy and regulations, we are not updating this group. That is also not work. But if you want to access my premium scanners, that is available, but the group link is not working at this moment. Okay, so mostly that link. So if you want to direct, so you can contact me the direct link for this, and you will be getting access to that group. So most of the premium scanners which is available. I agree to you, sir. Dixon, I have shorted CE and exited in profit, but in demo account, I keep that short to be CA performance. It shows 97,000 loss, which means 97 profit as per your scanner. Maybe people who don't wait for such a big profit, okay, 97,000, they will always focus 5 to 6,000, 2,000, 3,000. That is what they are expecting in market. But if you are doing with the hedging strategies, you can, yeah, Dixon June 3400. I hope you will see in monthly. It may be available here or may not be. If it is not traded, it may not be available. Dixon, yeah, I think 3900. That would be a weekly entry. 3400, maybe weekly entry 3400. Yeah, so in the money, we are not normally don't want to go for a short in ITM options. Maybe if you're option seller, you can play with the OTM or ATM. Maybe ATM also be risky, but if you are going with the OTM, something like that may be a good. But if you are going to short a ITM option, it is always risky. And if your ITM options normally in liquid stock also, maybe with deep ITM options having liquidity issue. Okay, that is also another reason. But even any stock, if you take even the illiquid stock, the OTM option is always liquid because of selling and hedging purpose. People use that strike prices. But this much of profit, if you want to wait, so we can hedge with the position and we can fix your losses and then we can go for. So that's why we are using some hedging strategies for running the profits. If you are running that, that may be going to give you such a big benefit. And Dixon 3400 call. Already it moved around 1200 level bus. Currently 1000 rupees. Huge move. Citian Bank slightly moving higher. There is any chances for breaking 4 rupees. We can look at this. Maybe the chances. And Dr. Reddy, this is what a strike price. Still it is not traded. You can see this is the trade. I think Anand, you are taken. If you are, I think you are not here. And look at this. Why it is not coming into the scanner? You can see the Dixon. Sorry, Dr. Reddy strike price 434550. This is what a strike price. 177 or 178 is our entry, and last trade prices were happening by yesterday. But right now today there is no volume, means no trade happening on the strike price. But still it was traded along with the 550. So 5000 is the spot price, and 4550. So 450 is the value of this option. So that is why buyer is ready to buy 450. If you are already holding the position, you can easily sell it. Okay. But if you want to freshly buy this position, 450 and 490, there is a gap. So that is one that thing which I have shared you. Even though the liquid stock, if it is a deep ITM option, may not be a liquid. Okay. The same Dr. Reddy 5000 call option may be liquid. Here it's about 4550 as per our entry. Today is not traded. That's why the stock is not it's showing you the zero because it's not active today. But same time 5000 call option. Look at this 45 to 47 having 70,000 volume. That was good. Okay. So current strike price which is trading good. No problem for the strike price. No one can wait that much of profit, sir. Even no one can maximum wait, but they know understand the risk and reward. They let it leave it, and after purchase that option, you can't able to access your your Demat account means that may be happen. But if you are watching means 20, 30, 40, 50,000 more, you are not waiting. So it's a real psychology. Okay, so even I can't wait. Some human psychology. And you've seen because market is not going to state like 1,16,000. It will be up and down like that. It's moving. Okay, 3.6 on this particular strike price is about City Union Bank. Any other new opportunity? I think weekly. So we got a lot of trades, almost good opportunities. And ABB liquid Godrej properties 1,500 maybe recently triggered, and we are not just watching that Godrej. Average property 1,400. I think it's a gap of liquidity issue. So leave it. Sorry. Average properties. Average property 1,400 call option. 1,500. We missed 1,000, not 1,400. It should be 1,500. maybe today's entry. Yeah, right now it is triggered around the level is around 47. It moved high. Our entry point is 42 5 rupees. Now it is exactly at this price, and maybe a retracement opportunity if you are ready to take, and you maybe try this also. Godrej Properties, it's a new entry. Tata Motors, it's a previous entry. Indigo, Tata Chemical 29 to 31, M&M Finance, or maybe this may be a new opportunity in M&M Finance. And GNFC 22 to 24, Nakuri, ICICI, Intellectual. So most of the stocks, how many stocks? Almost 35 stocks triggered, and from that, so we got almost 20 plus stocks, more than 25 percentage, and 200 percentage in Metropolis, Glenmark, and AB Capital. Yeah, wait, a positional or intraday, both the looks like a same, but positional trading we will take some relax, and we can wait some more time. Okay, so we can try to plan our hedging or management the trade. But intraday, stop loss or target, or if the time based exit before 3 o'clock or 3:50, whatever. Okay, so if some trades may not be triggers our target, it will be very narrow range one on the day while we are taking entry. But at that time, we should exit with zero or minimum loss. But positional we should carry in maybe, but compared to intraday, positional should be highly risky because you can face the two drawbacks, main drawbacks: gap up and gap down. If you are holding right, if the stock is going to be opened by a gap up, if you are holding the stock with in a positive way, no problem. If you are holding a negative, use. So these are all the things we are fixed by using our advanced strategy. These issues are fixed, and stop wanting also be one of the key. That is also be fixed with our strategy, that advanced strategy which we are used, and from there we fixed the stop wanting and gap up and gap down. That is also be fixed. Now one more new opportunity, Godrej Properties, but after the breakout it was quickly moved to for 47. Now it is again 42. If you really take your own risk, you can try. And Canfin Home liquidity issue, Chamber Fertilizer 270, M&M, GoForge in 165 now. Escort 73, Granulus, I think it's a new one which I'm seeing right now. Lupin, Escorts 73. I think Apollo Tire in a downside, 410 put option. And look at this, it's not a today's entry, it's already previous day entry, 7.2, and it went up to near about 10.7. So maybe more than 3 rupees is generated, that is more than 10,000. So we don't want it. Okay. So you understood, the concept is clear, and we find one or two opportunities. AU Bank also you are tracking for a selling opportunity. On daily time frame, we find a sell opportunity based on this point. I think we are tracking, correct? 31st May, and after that, this hammer I given you opportunity in my live session. 750 call option we tried for 7th June, around 20 rupees. Okay, but after that it may be moved higher. Now it is very low. AU Bank 750 at the time 20 rupees we are tracking, but it fall down to now 6. But due to this movement, that may be well. AU Bank 750 call. Yeah, you can see I marked the level in the option itself. 25 is my entry, then it went up to 38 maximum. So that gives in near about 30%, 30-40% more than. So that's one more opportunity we got it on AU Bank based on our strategy. That means not by strategy, by hammer. And even Infosys is about yesterday hammer candle. I mean, I was making a video, shorts video regarding my one more YouTube channel, and it's about a hammer, but it doesn't give you the opportunity. Maybe I don't have a trade opportunity at this moment because of the gap of opening. Maybe if it is reaching to that level of 1273, I can go for. And one more stock is about DLF, yesterday hammer candle. Look at this. These two stocks, I made some short video yesterday. If you understood. And if you want to directly access my courses, so if you want to find like this, it's based on the charting I was finding out. And one more opportunity. So if you want to access this Google Sheet, It's about the price for the Google Sheet is the 1,200 per month. So I tell you the right way. So the total cost for this Google Sheet 1 month access is around 1,200. Here 100 rupees for how to use it. And the first month you can pay directly to me and you can access the Google Sheet for a 1 month. Okay, someone were misunderstanding and making some wrong comments. So I removed that comments and removed the guy also. No problem. Okay, so if you want to access the Google Sheet, that is also link available. After watching this, if you are ready, if you are interested, that's why I make a video on our website here directly. So if you want to know more about the Google Sheet, directly go to the courses and you can here is the access to the courses. And this is got a direct link, so I can share you. If you want to know more how to use it, first you should understand how to use it, whether if it is suitable, then you can plan for it, whether I can go for or not. Okay, so if you want to access the advanced option strategy, that is also be available here. I can share you the direct link. If you wish, you can also join here. Okay, so maybe even more update which will be going to be updated on our website soon. Thank you for watching today's session, and I hope you understood some concept and some trades which we find out. Maybe 1 or 2 trades which we have find out. Still, Bank Nifty is a range bound, so why I don't get take it. Yeah, this one again written back from our entry. Okay, so from 40 to 44. So maybe it's intraday, you can book it. And how many holding Tata Chemical? 30 that we find out earlier. So now it is moving from 30 to 40. So in our live session, we find some trades. This one, 30 to 40 Tata Chemical. So maybe a good opportunity. ICICI General Insurance. And that went up to 44 from where? It's a real trade opportunity which you taken from that point of 29 to 44, I think. Yeah. So it's a one more trade which we find out. This one not given you opportunity. This is also not given you opportunity. One more. So at least 1 or 2 trades is good enough by using our sheet. That was working good. 29 to 44. And now it's about 42, now 44. So 3 opportunity. So 2 doesn't give you the opportunities. Still waiting for this one. I'm waiting for. And this one not given you opportunity. Maybe a City Union Bank breaks above. So we can expect some chances to get profit. I hope you understood. The concept is very clear. And if you have any questions or a doubt, just ping me here in the chat box. And any other doubts, questions also, you can comment on the comment box. Thank you for watching. Everyone who are watching this live session. I was thanking you all to the joining this live session. And if you have any other further questions, you can directly contact me the WhatsApp number, which is available here on this video. So that also you can contact if you want to know more details about the course and other things. In Google Sheet also you can access through the live session. Thanks to all those who are joining the session, and we'll meet you not tomorrow on the live session because tomorrow is already. So day after tomorrow on Thursday we can see on expiry day. Thank you so much and thanks for watching. Meanwhile you can watch the videos, and thank you. Thanks to you all. Welcome.